This is a tiffin box, and today we're untiffining one of the key players in Tamil Nadu elections, known as the leader in waiting, MK Stalin. Muthuvel Karunanidhi Stalin is the second son of Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam Supremo M. Karunanidhi.
என் உயிரோடு கலந்திருக்கும் தலைவர் கலைஞரின் அன்பு உடன்பிறப்புகளே.
In this election, he is the DMK's chief ministerial candidate. And like back in the day of his father versus Jayalalitha, this year too, his arch rival remains All India Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam. Let's start by untiffining his name, MK Stalin. Now, Karunanidhi wanted to name his second born Ayyadurai, honoring Periyar Ramaswamy, the leader of the Dravidian movement, who is fondly called Ayya, and Durai from C.N. Annadurai, the former Tamil Nadu chief minister. But in March 1953, 4 days after he was born, Karunanidhi was attending a condolence meeting of the Russian communist leader Joseph Stalin. He got emotional and named him Stalin. Interestingly, all his other children have very traditional Tamil names, but Stalin remains Stalin. Now let's talk elections. DMK Politics, as we serve to you in this good old Talavada Ela, has always presented itself to its voters as a fight for social justice, a fight for Tamil identity, a fight for the Tamil language. Now moving on to the main course. In Tamil Nadu, we always serve the all-season staple, rice. Now rice is quite versatile. It can be ground into maavu and made into idli, vada, dosa, so many items. And Stalin is considered to be just that for the DMK, a staple part. He started his political career at the age of 14 and has played many roles. DMK Youth Wing Chief, Mayor of Chennai, Deputy Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Opposition Leader, DMK President, and now he's finally eyeing the big prize, Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. What next? Kesari. It's tradition in Tamil Nadu that every meal be accompanied with a sweet. And back in the day, we'd get pal paisam in a big thukku. But now it is reduced to kesari in a small dabba. Pretty much how the Congress presence in Tamil Nadu has grown and become right now in politics. Now the Congress has been a modest player in Tamil Nadu for over 50 years. Their presence is like this kesari, small in quantity but still prominent in several districts. Now the Gandhi family has an emotional connect with Tamil Nadu, which only grew after the assassination of Rajiv Gandhi in Sri Perumbudur in 1991. The Congress is in an alliance with DMK. Elanir Payasam, a star dish in this pandi, like Udayanidhi Stalin, son of MK Stalin, head of the DMK Youth Wing, and a Kollywood star. Now he has been given a seat to contest from Cheppok Thiruvellikeni from Chennai, that is the constituency where his grandfather Karunanidhi had contested and won several times. Now while he does have star value, just like this Elanir Payasam and his movies, it's hard to predict whether it will be a hit or a miss. Next, what do we have? Idli. Soul food indeed. You can have it when you're sick, as a snack, for breakfast, and very popular, very easy to make, and most often taken for granted, like DMK MP Kanimozhi, who's also the stepsister of MK Stalin.
சகோதரர்களே சகோதரிகளே நம் அன்பு தலைவர் கலைஞரின் உயிரினும் மேலான.
Now Kanimozhi has an amazing rapport with people, can connect with the most vulnerable groups, and still she's not been given a position of power in state politics. Even this election, Kanimozhi has been silently at work, reaching out to non-traditional DMK loyalists. And fun fact, Kanimozhi loves her food and she asks for the local favorite every time she travels to a new place. Now let's open the next dabba. Kootu, made of vegetables, very tasty, very healthy, and gives the essential balance to any meal. And here we're talking about religious minorities. Why, you ask? Well, Stalin has slammed rival AIADMK for its association with divisive politics-driven BJP. He said that this works in DMK's favor as it may give them Christian and Muslim votes. So let's see what we've got. Some nice karakorumbu. Vegetable in tamarind curry, very strong in flavor, just like the alliance between Stalin and Thirumavalavan, the head of the Vidudalai Sirthaigal Katchi. Now VCK has stood for Dalit rights, and like this karakorumbu, they are unapologetic in their opposition to RSS and Hindutva ideology, which they see as an upper caste phenomenon.
அதிமுக பிஜேபியின் வினாடி கட்சியாக மாறிவிட்டது.
They're also very vocally anti-Modi. Now let's move to the last item of the pandi. Jackfruit. You can hate it or love it, but you can't ignore it. Just like Aragiri, estranged brother of MK Stalin. Now he was removed from the party several years ago by Karunanidhi and he is no longer with DMK. But though he comes off as an abrasive guy, he does enjoy popular support in Madurai, and in the past, he has told MK Stalin that he will not be able to become the chief minister or win elections without his support. So, over the years, MK Stalin filled all district posts with his people, pushing Aragiri loyalists out of the party or making them fall in line. Now, there have been speculations that Aragiri was going to start his own party or join with another party, but just ahead of elections, he's gone on a silent mode. So where does this Pandi's appeal lie? Well, the DMK chief is certainly serving a mix of flavorful items this election. But the real question is Tamil Nadu going to like Stalin's Pandi? We'll have to wait and watch. And in the meantime, I'm going to dig in.